The time is 2:01 a.m. Friday, May 14th, 2021, East Coast of U.S. There may be a prophetic fulfillment going on here and me appearing one last time, hopefully, in that Calvin Bamberg's last comment to me was, "I'll lay odds that you'll be back one final time to do a last video just right before the rapture." That's paraphrased from memory, but let's hope that this is true and a prophetic utterance from him. So it's been about 6 months, half a year, since I decided here to pick up a microphone, and I do once again feel a sense of urgency. I have felt that several times during this time, but I've been listening to quite a few prophetic Rapture end time videos, just becoming more and more amazing, and basically saying the same thing: the time is up. We're at the very last hair's breadth, the last second before the rapture. I believe that. And I like to hear the children, very, very young children even, relating their dreams and even their visions. Most of them don't even know what happened to them, exactly what it meant, but purposely described the rapture, seeing Jesus and angels and so forth, with barely the vocabulary of just a few words to try to describe it, but they get their point across very innocently and very purely and very forcefully, and that the trumpet is about to sound. Countless other signs, same thing. Hearing trumpets, the trumpet is ready to sound. And before I continue, I'll try to make this short, this video. One of the things that is compelling me, again, besides this prophetic sense, at the same time, is to try to possibly put up one more video. This would sort of be a preface or a lead-in, so Calvin may still be right if you consider what I might put up just an extension and a preface to that. I've kind of felt like a student, whose thesis is due, so rushing to get it done. So, that's sort of my sense about things, that time is really short. And especially poignant or strong message in these dreams also is how these people felt, how they feel when they're rising up, the overwhelming feelings that they have that they cannot even try to describe. They say of love and joy and peace and contentment and happiness and relief. And a lot of them point to the children being taken, and that's a great thing because of what's going on is horrendous. What's set to occur, especially with them, with these children, is horrible. Well, it's horrible even for adults or anyone in between, young men and women or the elderly, because of what they're now trying to force upon everyone, the whole world, and the side effects that are apparent really everywhere taking place. Okay, so my urgency I just mentioned has to do mainly with something I wrote, and it's very long, kind of a finalistic type thing. A lot of things I never said that I wanted to say. A lot of things doctrinally that believers have taken for granted for so long that I find, aren't true, very, very incomplete in our understanding of really everything to do with salvation and God, Jesus, the Bible, the history of the Bible, of historical things relating to salvation in the past, Old Testament, New Testament, so forth. And of course, of utmost importance, the issue of grace alone that we're saved by. And I go into depth, especially at the start of it, about dreams and visions, false dreams and visions, and one with a works theme and a false gospel, and with so many of these so-called signs that just brings fear and doubt on everyone who's not grounded in their faith or who is not one who believes by grace alone. The same themes. They were left behind, very upset, in tears, or they're not ready, or we're not ready, the church is not ready, only a few will be taken, and, repent, try to clean yourself up when you can't. Only Jesus can clean you once and for all, and you're cleansed, and you're ready, you're rapture ready, that term also. So, consequently, I'm kind of reluctant, as I have been in the past, to say certain things, because it seems to come off in a certain way, maybe sort of mean or judgmental, or all-knowing or so forth. I'm not trying to be that way at all, but if I have something to say and I should say it, then maybe I will and I should. So I've been working on this for a good month at least. Just keep getting more and more information. It's jam-packed with information, and what I would say is revealing a lot of what I have always considered false concepts within the church that have just been taken for granted and taught as nothing normally, as, the gospel and doctrine and fact, when I don't consider it that at all. And, of course, the whole Gnostic grace issue, which I tried to do videos on. And a lot of those things seem to have gone over others' heads. And like I say, if I bring this new piece out, it might be the last one, I hope, and Calvin wins his bet. I get into a lot of these things. And if you listen to it, if I make it, it might almost seem like heresy and unscriptural to you. But I really don't think so. I think it's things that, shine a far brighter light on the depth and scope of all spiritual things of the gospel, where it originated from, and now how it will be in the future, that I feel has really always been a very, very limited scope and capacity of understanding in all of this. So if that comes out, I'm bound to step on someone's toes, maybe everyone's, because there's so much information and so many things I cover, and that might seem so different, controversial, and plain old unscriptural compared to what's normally believed and thought and felt and understood about all these things relating to everything there is spiritually, as far as Christianity goes. Who is Christ? He's Christianity, nothing else. I guess you could say I feel like it's my final thesis, my last final spiritual thesis in all of this, and we'll be lifted out of here once and for all, finally rising up out of here. So I don't know how what I say in that piece will be taken. I just feel like I have to say it. That's all there is to it. Like I say, a final kind of thing. I feel an urgency. I want to get it out. Like it's hopefully the last thing I ever do and put out here after this brief intro about it. And there's just so much that it entails, so many different things that it leads into, trying to put everything together in a comprehensive understanding or explanation. So I don't have any prophetic dreams or visions or whatever to share with you. I mean, I've had a few things here and there, but basically a lot of strange dreams, extremely vivid dreaming anymore, with the same themes over and over again. Kind of makes me reluctant to even want to close my eyes. Though, as I say, I had several beautiful dreams. Just the feel about it, the feelings were very special, and I think spiritually, something that happened that brought that meaning. I guess the only thing, that's on my mind also with, the rapture and so forth and leaving here is that I really have absolutely no precondition, or I should say conception about. In other words, I can't relate at all to things, like going to heaven, and they talk about all the, perfect love and peace and joy. So, really, quite honestly, all of that's been foreign to me. If it's foreign to me on a worldly life basis, how much more, strange and incomprehensible is it to someone like me? I mean, that's personal. I won't go more into that, but that's part of all of this, especially having believed for so long. I guess it's like 42 years now, waiting for Jesus right from the very start, the moment I was saved, excited over the rapture. So, I mean, obviously from the Bible, we know what heaven is like. From people's experiences, their dreams, their vision, we hear what apparently, awaits and so on. But I just can't fathom it. I can't really relate to it. So when I hear those videos, there's something, I take it in and I say, wow, that's amazing. I still understand to a degree how amazing that could be, that will be, or to imagine our problems, our whatever physical problems with our body, whatever kind of issue or problem or condition or what have you, situation that we've had, we may have gone through our whole life, and we just can't even imagine that it could end, that this life like this could change and actually come to an end, and there's something better. Though of course we know there is, but it's just so overwhelming after having, gone through things like this for so long. It's like in your mind and your reasoning, it's almost like it's hard for you even to force yourself to imagine, that things could change and that there is something better than this, even though you know for a fact that that's true. So I guess that's basically all I have to say, especially in this video being very free talking, off the cuff thing of what's on my mind. Maybe as one last time you'll hear me talk like this spontaneously, compared to, like I say, if I put this video out, it's just, information after information, but not just in a, mind kind of way, but in it, hopefully it will be realized a deep spiritual way in the things I'm trying to say, and it will be done in that manner. Whether I return, if I put that video up, and if I return after that, completely unknown to me, and if it would be talking like this ever again. I don't know. I'm hoping that Calvin Bamberg's words were a prophetic utterance unknown to him, that he said those words. I sure hope so. Again, summarizing what I recall him saying, he said that I'll lay odds that he'll be back here at least one more time to do one final video before the rapture. I hope he wins his bet. God bless you all. See you. Bye.